Welcome back to SmackDown Vs Raw 2007 GM Mode. I am your host, attackslug. The end of September, Italy. We have a 1-week injury on Booker T, and I need to look at my roster for the next batch of shows and see just how bad the overall fatigue is going to be. And Triple H is not working the show. And Ray needs a win somehow, some way, against Bam Bam Bigelow. If even I will have him work, I don't know yet. I feel like Ray and Trips and Book and Cactus, well, certainly Trips and Cactus. Nah, y'all are going to have that promo for your rivalry. But also, Umanga wants some gold, and Ray wants the win. So, how in the blue hell do I accomplish all that while trying to maintain my ratings? It seems impossible, but who can say? So, otherwise, Carlito wants gold. Yeah, whatever. Melina wants to win. Steve Austin wants to... Yeah, Steve Austin has 7 weeks left, so... Okay. And Triple H wants to win, and it won't happen on the show today, considering just how bad his fatigue is. Game, you're sitting in catering, relax yourself. But also, Cactus is now our champion. And of course, the Rob and Bob connection, John Cena and Trish freaking Stratus. But we lost a rivalry. I did not run a submission match, so why did I lose my main event rivalry of Cactus and Triple H? I don't get it, but okay. Legend Killer, again, until Taboo Tuesday, again. Cactus Jack, your champion. Triple H, the challenger. Continue. Okay, now it's fun. Like, bro, I try. I really do, and somehow, someway, things just go poorly. We have 2.2 mil in the budget, and I can't recall who else might need some contractual obligations. Just Kate Michelle, I'm okay on that. And then we got 4444 Life, brother. Those can wait. We need to earn back some budget. We have almost finished September. We are here in Italy. We don't have Santino. I ran a Triple H Cactus Jack match. Standard match. Not submission, standard. And it still dropped the rivalry. I don't get it. But today, they're not working this show at all, y'all. That's not happening. Instead, how do John Cena and Edge look as far as stamina goes? John Boy? Okay, yes, they can definitely work the IC title in that main event. No worries. Now, in terms of Rey Mysterio and Bam Bam Bigelow, that's going to be interesting because Rey needs to win to hopefully stay on the red brand here with that. Promo spot goes to Cactus and Triple H. Now, Umaga wanted a tag team title opportunity. And currently, it is an Umaga and Dude Love rivalry. So if I change this match to be a tag team title match with Lashley and Van Dam defending against Umaga and Dude Love, and then change this to tag team with managers, and adding Booker T and JBL as managers hopefully will not impact their stamina and fatigue that much to get injured, but who can say? But this should keep Umaga happy enough on the brand. Melina and Trish Stratus. What we keep on doing here is some handicapped business. It did say that Melina wanted a win, and she was content, but still, if we ran a handicap match, and it was a 1-on-2, and Melina teamed with Candice Michelle, then maybe Melina can get that win. And so match number 2 gets vacated, as does match number 1. I don't want to risk any more injuries if I can possibly help it. So, promo number 1, though, let's hype up that IC title match with John Cena. And so this card looks like hype on the promo. Trish versus Candice and Melina. Lashley and RVD versus Umaga and Dude Love. Cactus and Trips rivalry promo. Bam Bam versus Ray, where Ray has to win. And Edge versus Cena, and it's for the IC title. And so the important things here are that my tag team champions must retain, and Ray must beat Bam Bam. And because I already know this show is going to lose fans because of just how it's booked, I'm not going to add any more steps because why waste the stamina on a show I'm already going to lose like at least 100k, if not 200. So, confirm the match card, save some cash, and hopefully nobody else gets hurt. Hopefully Booker T does not further complicate his brainium injury. Okay, Trish versus Candice, Michelle, and Melina. Please don't do that. I just wanted to give Melina a win, and you couldn't even give me that. It had to be Trish. Thank you, Trish. Yeah, okay. Spear from Lashley. Pin the man. 1, a 2, a 3. Lashley and RVD still your tag team champions. Rolls through. And Ray gets his win. Your main event for the IC title, Edge versus John Cena. It is Edge, your new IC champion. Hopefully nobody got hurt, but we'll see. Fan change, SmackDown obviously. 330,000, good lord. I know it wasn't a good show, but that's crazy. And they did a 5-star SmackDown? Bro, how? I want to see what they did on that SmackDown. We're at 6 million again, and that means they are 3.985. Okay, that's like all of our Unforgiven stuff is just gone. But, importantly, a full recovery for King Booker and Candice, I don't know. On the roster, importantly, on my fatigue level. So, Triple H still, I shouldn't work him. As far as Ray, yeah, he's fine. Umaga, sure. Book, sure. It's just Triple H is the one that, alright, that's not going to be a thing that we should do. Carlito still wants that shot, and Triple H wants to win, and they're content. So I'm not going to worry about them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, thank you. Let's go look at the reports, because, bro, how? 3, 3.5, 3.5, 4, 4, 4.5. Kurt Angle, Bret Hart, TLC match. That's crazy. So Piper in the cage. Eddie beats Perfect in the parking lots. The Rock beats the Anvil. Flair beats Mankind in the parking lot. And Chavo and Super Crazy in a ladder match for that Cruiserweight Championship. A 4.5-star SmackDown. Meanwhile, 2.5-star Raw. So 2.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. Yeah. Terrible show, I know. I'm aware. It did make some money, but boy, that bump just curves right back around on us for our fan support. Let's try to earn some back on the next one. But Power 25. So the Hart Foundation and Kurt and Rock and Sock. I have Cactus and RVD. So Cactus, RVD, Cena, Triple H, and Lashley are my top 5 here on Raw. And SmackDown, it's the Hearts, Angle, Rocket Sock, Shawn, and Roddy Piper. And so, we're heading towards No Mercy. We have one Raw until the next SmackDown pay-per-view, where they could obviously take at least a 500,000, if not more. So, it's a problem. It's overall a large problem, which means Cena versus Edge. Guess what? You're getting in that solid steel cage. Bam Bam and Ray. With Ray's stamina, let's just do a tables match. Again, keeping that Cactus and Triple H thing alive. Tag team title ladder match. Trish and Melina. Parking lot brawl, Umaga and Dude Love. Our first promo will be what? Let's start hyping up our next pay-per-view. And first match, I don't have anybody else to work that first match, I don't think. So let's not do that if we don't have to, because, again, it's a problem. and I'm not going to waste guys on a half a star match or whatever. So, nah. First match is vacant, which again, not great for us, but otherwise a much more solid show than last time, and hoping it does better against SmackDown, but who can say? So here's hoping that after the pay-per-view, Triple H and Cactus back in action. Now, is there anybody who needs a win on this show? Content. So nah. Y'all can chill out and relax. When you're unsatisfied, that's different. But right now, you are content, which means let's run this Raw and see how bad that No Mercy beats us, because that's going to be a problem. We already know. Confirm the card, confirm the booking, have mercy. Umaga and Dude Love. It is Umaga with the win. Trish and Melina. It is. There's her win. You're welcome, Melina. Tag team titles ladder match. It is Booker and JBL. Bam Bam and Ray with the tables, and Bam Bam gets the win. And Edge versus Cena in that solid steel cage. It is Edge with the win, is your IC champion. What do the numbers say? Bobby Lashley's hurt. Man, SmackDown, 225. Great. Raw rating, 4 stars. Again, if I had Trips and Cactus, it would have been a lot better. But that is what it is. So how long is Lashley hurt with a minor injury, a sprained knee? We're at 5.6 and they're at 4.3 are the ratings. Tell me how their pay-per-view did. That's what I want to know in the reports. And so SmackDown, 2.5, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4.5. Bret Hart and The Rock in a cage. Meanwhile, Monday Night Raw was a 3.5 star show. So 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 4, 4. We just needed one more here, and it would have been a better show than SmackDown. So hopefully on my roster, I can get back in the ring. Who I need to get back in the ring, which includes the game. So, hey, Triple H, look at that. A nice recovery on his fatigue. So now it's just JBL and Ray are up there, but still under half, so that's fine. How long is Lashley? 4 weeks. That's our tag team rivalry, too. That's a problem with 4 weeks. If I ran 4 weeks with no stipulation, would that avoid a major injury, which I don't want, because we still got a week on book here, 4 on Lashley, and then out of action for 5 weeks of Austin. So that's, yeah. We lost one. Now what? Tag team, fine. Main event, fine. The girls, fine. Cena and Edge, fine. Umaga and Dude Love, fine. Ray and Bam Bam, who had a tables match. Why? I don't get it. We have 3 weeks until Taboo Tuesday. I don't understand why this one dropped. Why would a tables match drop that rivalry? It don't make no sense. So 3 Raws, and then the first pay-per-view of November will be Taboo Tuesday. We got work to do before then. Boy, howdy. Otherwise, let me check on my contracts. 2. Yeah, alright. So, Bam Bam, new deal, 5 weeks. Lashley, new deal, 5 weeks. Is it smart? Is it not smart? I don't know. Carlito, new deal for 5 weeks. And then Dude Love, have mercy, for 5 weeks. I'd like to keep our tag team thing going, but if Lashley gets hurt in the next 4 weeks, that's a major concern. Is it smarter to trade Lashley now to avoid that possibility when he's in a tag team rivalry? Maybe it's a 4-week deal, so that could have been a waste of money. If Lashley is 87 and 84, and he is not currently one half of my tag team champions, can I trade him for the 89-85 Undertaker and put him in the tag team division? Maybe. Would that be functional? Let's find out. Trade declined. I am now curious because Lashley is 87 and the Anvil is 84. And is that the more important number than the popularity? Honestly, I just need to know. So, let's see what they say here in my emails. Nope. All right. So, I guess it has to be both numbers, which is crazy, but okay. Or some combination of that math has to work out where it makes sense. If Randy Orton is 88-85, trade declined. Okay, well, that caps off things for today, heading towards Phoenix, Arizona next time. I am your host, attackslug. More videos right here. I'll see you then, and I'm out.